This is Midweek Politics with Dave Pakman.
Hey, welcome to the show. David Pakman here. Make sure to visit us on the web at midweekpolitics.com. Well, if you've been following the lead up to the 2010 elections, you may know that yesterday we had a couple of primaries, and the most interesting one may be that in the Colorado Republican Senate primary, we got what I guess is being called the third the third Tea Party candidate, and that is Attorney General Ken Buck upset former Lieutenant Governor Jane Norton in Colorado. So that means we now have Ken Buck, we have Sharon Angle, and we have Rand Paul. Now, Sharon Angle and Rand Paul both are a little bit crazy, are they not? We have Sharon Angle saying that it's God's will when people are raped or when there is incest, and even in those situations, they should not have access to abortions. We have Rand Paul saying creating a bizarre narrative about civil rights. And most recently, it turns out, I guess, that Rand Paul, I wish I had it in front of me. He was involved in some weird kind of hazing thing when he was in college, and it involved tying a woman up and not kidnapping her literally, but essentially kidnapping her. And it's being called a hit piece by a number of conservative journalists. It's an interesting story. So now we are adding a third person to that, and I wonder if Attorney General Ken Buck is going to end up appearing to be as odd as the other two Tea Party candidates.
I think that's a hard act to follow.
It is. What could he possibly have done that will best those things? Also in Colorado, the incumbent Democratic Senator Bennett was able to withstand the challenge in the Democratic primary from Andrew Romanoff. So that was one race people were keeping an eye on. We'll have full predictions and numbers and everything for the 2010 election coming to you soon. I guess it's not too early to get into that, but we'll wait it out as long as we can, really. Charlie Rangel has been indicted on 13 varied counts. You actually saw this more recently than I did. Do you know the nature of those counts? Are they corruption type things? Embezzlement?
I think they involve taking
gifts.
Yeah, that's the.
And I thought the big thing was that he has these properties that have not been properly reported, I guess. I
think right. It's a tax issue too.
It is a tax issue. He says he will not resign. Is it time for Charlie Rangel to simply go away? I mean, he is certainly getting on in years. He has been around for some time. I don't know. I think maybe it's time for him to. This may be just becoming at a coincidental time, at a convenient time. It may be time for Charlie Rangel to go, is it not?
I think this is the icing on the cake.
You say he should be out.
Well, it's not looking good. I'll leave it at that.
Speaking of also not looking good, John Boehner is not looking good. He's completely orange at this point. I mean, a few months back, or maybe a year back, Barack Obama made a joke about John Boehner his skin is not any color that occurs naturally in the universe. It's much more so now. The last picture I saw of him is bizarre. There's actually a billboard now. Blue America, this is fascinating, has paid $80,000 to erect a billboard along I-75 in Cincinnati. I was recently in Ohio, and I drove on I-75. This is in Cincinnati. It depicts Boehner teeing off on the links because a complaint is that he plays too much golf. And the sign asks, when was the last time you golfed 119 times in 1 year? I don't know. I've never golfed that many times in 1 year. The most times I've golfed in a year is probably, 12 or 15.
I've never golfed.
That's right. Once Lewis was actually supposed to golf with us, and he came up with the most bogus excuse. I don't remember what it was now. Actually, I do remember. I won't mention it on the air because it's a little embarrassing. But Lewis has never golfed, as far as I know.
Chip and putt.
Chip and putt. That's right. So the sign it's a huge billboard. We see all these negative campaign ads, and I think we need to get a negative campaign ad about John Boehner, do we not? There's nothing scarier to me than that that bizarre orange color
glow.
He has. What would it sound like? I guess, let's see. I think I have some of that campaign ad music here. Did you know John Boehner's skin is not a color that occurs anywhere in the universe? Just what is he doing on those weekend trips away from the Capitol? What would it sound like?
Something along the lines of that. And then we'll accuse him of being an alien or something.
It's just a bizarre look. It's bizarre. I don't know how you even get that way. I have some female friends who do a lot of fake tanning, and the lotions and stuff like that, the tanning oil. the fake tan lotion. I've never seen it look like John Boehner. I just can't imagine where is he going. Even if he is just going to a tanning bed, I don't understand how he's getting that color. It's too bad Chris Dodd's not still in the race. You could imagine an ad about him. Chris Dodd used to wear regular hair, but now he looks like he has a helmet on 24/7. Just what is he hiding under there? Those are the campaign ads we really need to be seeing, are they not?
Those are those are the ones that get to the hard-hitting issues. That's what people really want to hear.
I think it is.
Yeah.
I think it is, especially in some of these states where maybe the politics isn't as exciting as it may be in some other states. They need something to liven it up, and certainly John Boehner's skin color is horrifying, if nothing else. Midweek Politics is made possible in part by CSR Wire, the corporate social responsibility newswire at csrwire.com, by DIF Design, specializing in custom business websites at difdesign.com. To find out more about underwriting Midweek Politics, visit midweekpolitics.com.